Okay.
Okay.
We're going for this.
We're going for this.
True 2025 fashion. Tried this last night when there was a beautiful sunset and sun, but the shaver died. So that's why I've been left like a member of the This Is England cast, or one of the Gallagher brothers or something. I don't know. Maybe I should just keep this.
Please don't. Actually, please don't. We're going to go for it.
We're going to start with scissors first, and then do the shaver this time. Why are we doing this? Why am I doing this?
Yeah, why are you shaving your head?
Well, it's nearly the new year. 2025 has been a brutal year in many ways. Amazing in lots of ways, but also very, very hard. Lots to let go of. Lots of patterns not to repeat. And yeah, I just felt called to shave all this hair off. I was speaking to my friend who is a really amazing hair and makeup artist that knows much more about hair than me. And she was telling me about how hair stores stress in it. I think this process of shedding, letting go of things can be beautifully symbolized by losing all the hair and starting again. And that's what 2026 feels like an opportunity for. So, yeah.
Year of the snake.
Year of the snake, 25. So we need to prepare for the horse in 26 and the momentum that comes with it. So, yeah.
You ready?
Yep, I guess. It's cold.
It is really cold.
I don't want hair
Bless
all
you.
over my clothes.
We don't need to think about how cold it is. We're just going to go for it. And using the only scissors that we could find. Children's scissors. But it's okay because we're going to go in with the shaver. And this is my first time ever doing a man's hair. Or anyone's hair. So
Let's see
how it goes. Cool.
So, on the topic of shedding, why are we shedding? I think the past few years have been a lot of addition to my life, at least. I don't know how it is for all of yours, but speaking to friends and stuff, it's felt like a lot of addition. And then the second half of this year has been about confronting what to subtract and let go of, because I think the most powerful type of creation that we can do in our lives is actually not what we say yes to, because we're always saying yes. It's actually about what we're saying no to. And these like powerful thresholds of a new year is a significant time to be able to make those decisions about what we're letting go of. And yeah, why am I not in the barbers getting this done?
Yeah,
it's
why me?
because
Why
it
me?
felt important for me and my lovely partner to do this together, as we shed what's in my life, but also by proxy our life. And I think both of us have just had the same messages and the same things come up in terms of this.
Yeah.
Why are we documenting this? I mean, might as well. Cutting off all your hair is a big event. In religious terms, it's mainly, used as like an ego shedding or an initiation ritual, which I'm seeing this partly as an initiation to the new life. In documenting it, you kind of lose some of the ego dissolution because you're still wanting some form of recognition. But, I'm going to be releasing this on a YouTube channel with no subscribers. If this reaches you and you're interested in this, I'm grateful, but I'm also happy if no one ever sees this, and this is just a personal diary for my partner and me to remember this time, something to point back to. No expectations, just kind of doing. And I'm a filmmaker, so why not document it? I have a camera, why not use it? Why not document these times? I think it's there's a sense of power and reclamation with doing a strong act like this. I know in the past, especially for females, it's been used as a form of punishment, and when it's a forcible act, removing the hair, it can be one of the greatest tragedies and loss of agency. And I fully recognize that, and I fully recognize my privilege in getting to choose to do this today. But for me, in this moment on my journey, it's about a reclamation of power and control and decision, and getting to, no matter where we are in life, no matter where the external circumstances are, we always have some choice. We have some small act that we can do to regain some form of control or direction in our life. And even when all the external factors are seemingly imprisoning us, we can always do something small for ourselves to reclaim some sense of control. Like this external factor of the sheep joining us for the hair cutting. So we've been joined by Mary, who is a sheep that my mum's had since she was a lamb, and she had to be bottle fed because her mum wouldn't feed her, and so she grew up here with our dogs. And we tried to, once she was old enough, reintroduce her to the other sheep, but she just thought that she was a dog. So yeah.
And Glitter Bob's coming too.
Glitter Bob's coming over.
They're
so
all
this
curious.
is a Shetland pony. He's a very friendly boy.
Aww.
What are you doing, Glitter Bob? How are we doing? Bet you wonder what's going on, don't you?
Oh, he's so friendly.
What are you doing, mate?
He's like, don't do it. Does he want to get shaved too? You think?
So Glitter Bob is a Shetland pony named by my niece, also my mum's, who she got because Mary, she wouldn't return to the sheep, so she because she thought she was a dog, but she couldn't live in the house with the dogs, so yeah, my mum got Glitter Bob to keep her company, and they're friends now, and they get along. They hang out in this field.
Yeah.
You can't eat the microphone. You really can't. So yeah, we're providing a bit of entertainment for them today, doing this out in the field. So yeah, that's Glitter Bob and Mary, who are joining us today for the ceremony of sorts.
So, shedding, letting go. What is some things, now that we're going to be entering the year of the horse as well?
We're literally entering the year of the horse, and Glitter Bob's with us.
Oh yeah, true.
Mad. I think we're letting go of a lot of things, to be honest. Trying to let go of letting external circumstances always dictate our lives and our emotions. That's a big one. And kind of keeping practices, keeping routines that help recenter, whether that be meditation or journaling or drawing. I found drawing really helps. Often it's when we got so much going on in our lives. A blank sheet of paper can be quite daunting, and you're like, I've just lived all this crazy stuff and now I have to write it all down. Whereas when you're drawing, your kind of subconscious just kind of comes out, and you can alleviate whatever you're going through that way. So that can be quite therapeutic. So yeah, more meditation, more drawing, bit of writing, more reading and less screen time, and more knowing and less seeking, I think. I think letting go of, friendships or situations that are unaligned at this time, and that's not to say they might not be aligned again in the future. Friends can, and acquaintances and co-workers, they can be for certain seasons, and not everyone has to be along for the full ride. And that's something I'm learning, and it's, you know, it's really tough to say no to certain relationships that have given a lot or worked well in the past. But as we change and as we shed and as we evolve, like, everyone's on their own journey and at their own pace. And what I found this year is, like, by trying to force or stay in these unaligned friendships or situations, it mostly just causes pain for both sides, because there's this historical expectation that you're trying to let go of, an identity and meaning and shared meaning that you're both holding on to, but also for each other, but also trying to let go of for your own personal benefit. And what can that look like? That can look like something as simple as using partying or substances to release or let go, when actually you want to, you know, no judgment of that. I've been there, I've done that, and I totally get it. It's a way, you know, but it's, for me at least, not a sustainable way. And yeah, it just meant letting go of certain people, for now at least in my life, that represent a lot of that. And what I found even towards the end of this year with letting go of some of those relationships is that new people quickly enter your life. I always see it Lord of the Rings style. There's always this fellowship that forms around you when you're on your missions. And that's one thing I've been lucky with, is I've always had a clearish direction and mission to accomplish. This shedding process, it's made easier by having that mission and that purpose and that intention behind it. I don't prescribe to this, like, toxic culture of just cutting people off because of one discrepancy or one, you know, different belief. There's a kind of nuance there. It's not just like, you did this thing and that's wrong, so I'm cutting you off. We should always leave the door open and allow those that have good intentions and positive thoughts to remain around us. It's raining now. I love the rain. It's big relief, big release. And rain is a big... I've always found that on days when I'm releasing a lot, is often raining. And it's nature's way of releasing all of the water and precipitation it holds in the clouds. We can do similar. How's it looking? What
looking great! You look more mature.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, how am I going to land the plane with this one? It's been a meandering story of self-indulgence, my mum's crazy animals, my beautiful girlfriend cutting my hair, and us talking about what we're shedding this year.
Yeah.
I just hope whoever's watching this, whoever finds this on a random corner of the internet, I hope you find a way to take back control of your life in some small way. Take one small or big action to care for yourself, to love yourself, to change something you don't like about yourself. You know, let go of certain bad habits or bad things that are keeping you down, and just know that you're fucking enough, really. You're just absolutely, despite all of this letting go, you are absolutely perfect as you are too.
And despite what anyone else projects onto you.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and you don't really need me to tell you, but you know. And yeah, trust that knowing. And I might not know. I'm just here with you, comparing my notes on the situation as I see it. We're on a floating rock in the middle of space. We don't know half our history. We don't all know what we're doing. Anika didn't even know how to shave my hair 15 minutes
I
ago.
didn't, but it's actually so satisfying and easy. I think we're basically done.
Yeah?
Yeah, could be perfected though.
We can always touch it up later.
Perfect.
There we go.
Wow.
All right.
Closing thoughts are moving with kindness, grace, and forwardness.
Forwardness.
I like the word
The only
forward.
way is forward.
Only way is forward.
I love you so much.
I love you.
Thank you for shaving my hair.
You're welcome.
I haven't seen it yet.
No,
but
you
I'm
haven't.
sure you've done a good job.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, lots of love, guys.
Ooh, that is cold.